In last class, we have seen two main problems with symmetric key crypto system, problem of key management and problem of authentication. And we also seen mathematical concepts which are used in asymmetric key crypto system. Asymmetric key means different keys are used for encryption and decryption. Imagine that you have special padlock with two keys. You can use any key to lock the padlock, and you have to use another key for unlocking. Same key cannot work for unlocking. Means suppose if you use this first key for locking, you can only unlock by using this key. Or if you use this key for locking, you have to use this key for unlocking. The key which is used for encryption is called as public key. It can be distributed to the public. The key which is used for decryption is called private key. It should be kept secret. Let's see RSA encryption algorithm. It was invented in 1977 by Ron Rivest, Sharma, and Leonard Edelman at MIT. It is the most popular public key crypto system. An equivalent system was developed secretly in 1973 at GCHQ by English mathematician Clifford Cox. He is working for British Intelligence Agency Government Communications Headquarters. But it was classified discovery, means it is secret. It was declassified after 27 years in 1997. Imagine that Alice wants to receive a secure message from Bob. She will give her unlock, padlock, and one of her key to the Bob. Bob will put his message in box. He will lock that box with padlock given by Alice. After locking with this key, Bob cannot open this lock with this key. He sent that box through public transport. If anyone try to, like you, try to unlock that box, she cannot do it because this lock can only be unlocked by other key which is with Alice. After receiving the locked box, Alice can unlock that with her key. RSA algorithm works similarly to this example. Bob encrypts his message with Alice public key, this one, that can be decrypted only by Alice private key. The basis of this RSA algorithm is that Alice wants to receive secure messages. She publishes her public key. It is combination of public exponent E and modulus n. This n is large composite number. It is the product of two large prime numbers. Like this is product of two prime numbers p and q. These factors of n are only known to Alice. Using properties of modular arithmetic and number theory, Alice can derive encryption key, that is this public key, decryption key from these prime factors. She will distribute encryption key. Observation here is it is easy to multiply two prime numbers, but there is no easy way to take the product, this n, and reduce it back to original prime numbers p and q. Now let us see in detailed RSA key generation and encryption decryption process. We know that public key algorithms requires computation of public key and private key. Alice first secretly choose two large prime numbers, let's say p and q. Alice multiply p and q together to get pq. Let's call it as n. Alice will compute pi of n. Pi of n is Euler's tensor function, counts the positive integers up to integer n that are relatively prime to n. Here n is product of two prime numbers, so pi of n will be p minus 1 into q minus 1. For more details about Euler's phi function, you can see previous video. Alice chooses another number e which must be relatively prime to pi of n from set of numbers from 1 to pi of n minus 1. Relatively prime means GCD of e comma phi of n will be 1. Alice find a number d such that e into d equal to 1 mod pi of n. Here d will be the multiplicative inverse of e. Public key is n comma e and private key is d. Alice generated her public and private keys. Now let us see encryption and decryption process. Alice can distribute her public key to Bob. Now Bob knows enough information to encode messages to Alice. Means this public key is given to Bob. Encryption process. Assume Bob's message is plain text X. Bob calculate the value of ciphertext, that is Y, by using public key of Alice. Y equal to X raised to the power E mod n. Bob will send this encoded message Y to Alice. Decryption. Alice can decrypt message Y with her private key D. To decrypt message Y, she must calculate Y power D mod n. Let's take simple example problem. Here I am taking small numbers. In reality, P and Q will be more than 200 digit long. Alice select two prime numbers P 3 and Q 17. Alice will multiply P and Q, means 3 and 17, and product will be 51. This is the n value. Alice will compute pi of n which is equal to product of p minus 1 and q minus 1. This is 2 into 16. It will be 32. Alice has to choose E such that E should be co-prime to pi of n. Possible values are 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29 and 31. Let us assume she chooses 3 as E. She need to compute value of D. It is the private key. This can be done easily by using extended Euclidean algorithm. This pi of n and E are co-prime, so GCD of pi of n and E is 1. There exist two constants x and d such that x into pi of n plus d into E equal to GCD of pi of n comma E. In extended Euclidean algorithm, first we need to find out the GCD of the two numbers, and by reversing the process we can obtain the two constant x and d here. Let's find GCD of 32 and 3. First we need to divide larger number. Here it is 32 with smaller number 3. Remainder will be 2. So we can write in this form 10 into 3, remainder will be 2. Divide this smaller number with remainder 2. Remainder will be 1. If the remainder is 1, then we can go for step 2, back substitution, to find the coefficients x and d. To find the coefficients x and d, we need to express GCD as a linear combination of 32 and 3. So 1 can be written like this: 1 equal to 3 minus 2 into 1. Let us take it as equation 2, and this remainder 2 can be written like this: 2 equal to 32 minus 10 into 3. Let us say it as equation 1. Now take this GCD value 1 and we can write like this: 1 equal to 3 minus 2 into 1 from equation 2. We can replace this 2 with equation 1 because we need to express GCD as a linear combination of 3 and 32. Here we have 3, but we need to express these 2 in terms of 32. So 1 will be 3 minus 32 minus 10 into 3. This is 1 equal to 3 minus 32 plus 10 into 3. We can rewrite as 1 equal to 11 into 3 minus 1 into 32. This is in the form of 1 equal to y into d plus x into y of n. Here x is minus 1 and d is 11. So Alice's public key will be n comma e, that is 51 comma 3. This public key can be sent to Bob. Bob's plain text is 2. Then encryption will be ciphertext y equal to x power e mod n, that is 243 mod 51. It is 8 mod 51. So y will be 8. Decryption. Alice can decrypt y by using her private key. X will be y power t mod n, 8 power 11 mod 51. The result will be 2. This is equal to the Bob's plain text.